and welcome to the Yo Bros Gaming Reviews Top 15 Most Anticipated Movies of 2016.
I'm Zach. He's Wayne. He wanted to start the video off because, he's a young chap with a lot of spirit and figured why not?
Yeah.
He did pretty good. Hit the like button just because of what he did. Okay, first off, the video, this is our most anticipated. We both have separate lists for this. We'll also be doing our top 10 of 2015. That comes, I think, like tomorrow or something. But we've looked through all the movies this year that we've wanted to see coming, and we have two very different lists. So we'll go from 15 to 1, and God, I look good, don't I? I look so nice. Well, let's start off with our number 15. My number 15, of course, is 13 Hours. That is a Michael Bay directed movie, and usually I'm not very big on Michael Bay movies, but this one's based on actual events. This is about the events in Libya with a special forces unit there, and it's got a really good looking cast. I'm genuinely, God, I can't talk today. It's lack of sleep, people. Like I said in the video earlier, it's lack of sleep.
My number 15 is Dirty Grandpa. It's got Zac Efron and, what's the name of the guy that's playing him?
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, Robert De Niro in it, and pretty much, from what I've got in the synopsis of the trailer, is that Zac Efron missed his grandpa and he wants to go hang out with him and then take him to vacation.
It sounds like a Jackass movie. I'm just saying. My number 14 is The Fifth Wave. I believe this is a movie that we're both really looking forward to seeing, I think, next week.
Yeah, it looks really good, even though it's based off a book.
Yeah, it's got Chloe Grace Moretz, and she's pretty much, the alien invasion's happening. This 4 waves have already happened, disease and darkness and other stuff. I'm not too familiar with it, which I like because I'll be generally surprised. Wow. But, yeah, she's just trying to save her brother in this movie. And, Ethan, you're number 14?
Number 14, mine is The Forest. Reason I'm excited for this is because I heard the story of Suicide Forest over in Japan, and hearing that they're making a movie about that, I'm like, sweet! Well, at least bring a lot of elements from it.
I'm looking forward to it, not as much as what's on my list. If I had a runner up to my 15, I think The Forest would probably be like the second one. So let's go to our number 13. Zoolander 2. What else do I need to say? Will Ferrell, Owen Wilson, Ben Stiller, Cumberbatch, the Batch, is going to be in this movie. And if you've seen the trailer, you've seen what he looks like.
Yeah.
That's all that needs to be said. It's opening against Deadpool, but...
The only thing I gotta say? Blue Steel. My number 13 is Gods of Egypt. Seeing Gerard Butler and a bunch of other people turn into the famous gods of Egypt and battling and stuff like that. What could be more better than that?
I'm gonna go see it. I'm just not, totally psyched for it.
I mean, the only thing that really got me for the trailer is that they look like freaking Transformers.
My number 12, this is a nostalgia type thing. I remember seeing the original in movie theaters, or was it a drive-in? I'm pretty sure it was a drive-in, and I loved it. And that would be Independence Day Resurgence. Now, no, there's no Will Smith, and that's okay. For whatever reason, he's not in it, but it still has Jeff Goldblum and Bill Pullman. The Goldblum. And it's got Bill Pullman. And I saw the trailer. The trailer looks fantastic. It's 20 years later. They've been prepping for this, so whatever they're doing, it kind of makes sense, at least from the start. Yeah, looks freaking awesome.
Number 12 is The Jungle Book. I grew up loving this movie. It was one of my favorite Disney movies growing up, and then hearing that they're gonna make it into a live-action movie I'm like, yes, and plus seeing all the cast, Scarlett Johansson, Bill Murray, Christopher Walken, Ben Kingsley, a bunch of
The
other
King.
casts. Yeah, a bunch of other cast members. They couldn't have got a better cast
That was
role.
horrible. And there is another Jungle Book coming out. I don't know if it's this year or next year. That one's being directed by Andy Serkis. This one's the Jon Favreau, which is the Disney one, and the trailer just dropped too. And I think there's a trailer. Yeah, a trailer dropped. They dropped the new poster with King Louis on the front of it, who is Christopher Walken's voice. Just think of King Louis. Who are you? The King.
I have a sickness, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
My number 11 movie, The Suicide Squad. I wasn't sure what to make about it when I first heard they're doing a Suicide Squad movie, a movie about nothing but villains. But then you see Margot Robbie's in it, and I know some people don't like it, the way she's dressed with the retro skater girl, punk girl look, but it matches with what they're doing with the Joker, who's also in this movie, done by Jared Leto. And if you saw the trailer, that's not Jared Leto. That's straight up Joker. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of things going about what the Joker might be. We know Batman's going to make an appearance in this movie. They reference Superman. I don't know if it's a prequel to Batman v Superman or if it's the actual sequel to it. I'm not sure. But the movie looks really, really good. Just fantastic looking. But who knows? And Will Smith's in it too. So
Yeah, playing Deadshot. Whenever I heard about this project, I thought it was a lie, but finally getting confirmation that they're making an Assassin's Creed movie, I'm stoked for that one. I'm really excited to see how they're gonna do with that one.
now to the top 10. My number 10 was just his number 11, Assassin's Creed. I am also on the was this really going to happen? They kept getting pushed back and changed, but then it happened, and I got to look at this. For this Assassin's Creed, you got Michael Fassbender, you got Marion Cotillard. I think I pronounced that right. Justin Kurzel, who's a director. They all just did Macbeth together, which is getting Oscar-worthy type talk. Mixed reviews on the movie itself, but you got Michael Fassbender, who's
Yeah,
probably going to win Best Actor of the Year for
probably.
playing Jobs, so I can't complain.
My number 10 is talked about him earlier, the Cumberbatch,
The Batch.
the Batch, Dr. Stephen Vincent Strange. Finally, I love Doctor Strange. I mean, it's not very well known that you see Marvel heroes that can do magic and the dark arts and stuff like that.
They're finally doing it. My number 9 is Deadpool. I don't know much about Deadpool. I'm not big on the comics. I don't look at them, but just the marketing makes this movie look so good.
Funny.
The one that they just did for The Bachelor, where he did a small trailer, he's taking his shirt off, making it about love. And then he says, "What are you doing this Valentine's Day?"
Number 9 is Gambit. Yeah, one of my favorite X-Men.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah, I heard that
Alright.
he was gonna be portraying him at first. I'm like, huh?
Or should we call him Channing Tatum?
No, but he was one of my favorite all-time X-Men characters. But yeah, I'm stoked for that one too. I'm stoked for a lot of these movies.
My number 8 is X-Men Apocalypse. You got Oscar Isaacs as Apocalypse. You got James McAvoy returning. You got Michael Fassbender returning. You got Jennifer Lawrence in this movie. It's a stacked card. You might end up seeing Hugh Jackman making another appearance as Wolverine in this movie. You're seeing the young Storm, young Jean Grey, young Cyclops. And again, you got Bryan Singer directing. Do I need to say anything else?
Number 8, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Out of the Shadows.
Odd name, but okay.
Yeah, well, it's based off on the cartoons. But whenever I heard that Michael Bay was doing another one, I'm like, oh, great, we're gonna have a whole line of Transformers movies. And then I saw the trailer drop. I'm like,
20 minutes later.
never mind. I changed my mind. I want to go see this movie.
7. My number 7 is Doctor Strange. I thought it would be higher on the list for him, but it is what it is. You know, it's like apples and oranges. I put the Doctor Strange movie this high because it just, you got Benedict Cumberbatch in this movie. I mean, let me read off some of this cast here. Where's this? You got Rachel McAdams, Cumberbatch, Mads Mikkelsen. You got Tilda Swinton playing the Ancient One. And you got Chiwetel Ejiofor.
I never even heard of that guy.
You've seen him. You've seen him. 50 Years a Slave and other stuff, I think.
No, I haven't seen 50 Years a Slave.
Yeah. But Chiwetel, he's in it. We're not sure who Mads is playing yet. We're not sure who Rachel is playing yet. But it is such another good card. And it's a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
So far, they've not struck out. So,
no.
You know,
They haven't.
Ethan, go to your number 7.
My number 7 is another Marvel movie, Captain America: Civil War. Yes, I'm that excited for it.
I don't think he needs to say anything else.
I mean, having the Cap versus the Man going at it and duking it out, what could be better than that?
Mine is The Finest Hour. This is based on something that actually happened a long time ago. And it's got Chris Pine in it. It's got Eric Bana, and it's about the Coast Guard. And they're making a daring rescue off the coast somewhere. It's a survival story, and I'm interested in seeing what the survival story is. Again, it's something I'm not completely familiar with, so yeah, I've got to look down at this piece of paper because I had to take notes for it.
Yeah.
You know, but it looks so freaking good. It looks like one of those epic, true story type movies.
Warcraft. I loved World of Warcraft growing up as a kid, played it a lot. Me and my friends would hang out during the weekend, play it, level up, geek out, nerd out. So yeah, seeing this one, I saw the trailer for this, I'm like, it's everything I remember and love. Yay!
Oh, it is something. Number 5. If you would have talked to me a month ago, this probably would have been higher. Batman v Superman. I'm still super stoked for it. I'm still interested to see what Ben Affleck does as Batman. But the trailer kind of dampened it a little bit for me, you know. I don't doubt it's going to be a good movie, but I want a great movie.
Yeah.
And I'm interested to see how Gal Gadot does as Wonder Woman. I already know how Henry Cavill's going to be as Superman. I have no doubts about that. And I want to see what they do with Lex. And that thing, if that's Apocalypse, okay.
I don't know, it looks like a thing that Apocalypse shit out. Number 5 is another video game movie, considering I got like 3 on the list. It's Ratchet and Clank. I heard... I saw the trailer for it, what was it, 2 days ago? A day ago? I saw the trailer, I loved it. Another reason why I love it is because I'm a huge gamer.
My number 4 is Born 5. This hasn't got an official title yet, not even a synopsis. All you need to know is it got Matt Damon back.
4 is London Has Fallen. Pretty much the sequel to Olympus Has Fallen. Something's gone down in London, and leave it up to Gerard Butler to save the day. Woo! Fuck yeah! Played an amazing freaking Phantom. Did a freaking awesome ass job in 300. Yeah, love me some Butler.
Kick ass. I won't lie. My number 3 is Jon Favreau's Jungle Book. It's a little more far up in his, but it looks the trailer, what they showed, like the film at D23, all of that's shot on a soundstage, and it looks so realistic. You got Mowgli running around. I don't know the kid's name is playing Mowgli, but yes, Scarlett Johansson is doing the snake. Oh my God, the cast. We've already talked about the cast.
Yeah.
Idris Elba's also in that cast. I think he's doing Shere Khan.
Yeah.
Um,
I think Ben Kingsley's playing Bagheera.
yes.
Bill Murray's playing Baloo.
This could be a great movie. Comes out in April.
See, now, whenever I think of a character that, or an actor that could have played Baloo, immediately my mind went to Bill Murray. Because he's just that awesome, fun dude that you would want to hang out with. My number 3 is Deadpool. I grew up reading the comics, loved all of them, although it didn't really hit me until I was like 13 that he was breaking the fourth wall and talking to me.
Our number 2. My number 2 is Captain America Civil War. I've been looking forward to this ever since they announced it last year at the El Capitan, when they brought out Evans and RDJ out on that stage, and then they brought out the guy, I can't remember his name, and I apologize for that, the guy playing Black Panther. And then to make it even better, they announced Spider-Man's a part of the MCU now, and he's going to be in the movie.
The Spider-Man.
Oh my gosh, Tom Holland, I'm interested to see how that's going to work. Am I gushing like a boy right now? Like a little girl? I don't care, because I love this movie. I love this movie. Ethan, what's your number 3? Yes, your number 2. My bad.
My number 2 is Zoolander 2.
Blue Steel. Go ahead and talk a little more about it.
He was actually the one that introduced me to the first one, and here I thought it was just going to be like really stupid. And it was stupid, but in a funny way. Like, you're sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? Like, seriously. I mean, I've never seen Ben Stiller as like a model until I saw that movie, and I'm like, this movie is just so stupid.
And finally, our number 1. My number 1, and was there really any other thing with what just happened? Star Wars Rogue One is number 1 on my list. It is a Star Wars story. It is talking about the Death Star plans being taken by some rebels, and how they got to Princess Leia, and how all that stuff in the original trilogy got started. The trilogy. It's about the trilogy and its start. You're probably going to see Vader in this movie. And it's going to probably tie in with Rebels, which I really have started to enjoy. I've been watching it on Netflix. Yeah, man. I'm not sure how most people are going to take to it, or how people are going to, if they're even going to understand what the movie is. But it's so I'm so excited about it. Anyways, Ethan, anything you want to say about Rogue One since it's not on your list?
No, that's what I was just about to get to. Even though it's not on my list, I still do want to go see it. Sheer fact, because it's in not the prequel universe, the freaking original trilogy, New Hope, Empire, and Return. It's in that universe, the start of it. I want to see what they're going to do with this one.
And Ethan, what is your number?
Batfleck versus Cavalman. Batman v Superman. That's my number 1 pick. I whenever I saw the trailer and he was the one that showed it to me, I'm like, oh great, let's see what this is gonna be about. And I saw the trailer and I'm like, sweet, I finally get to see Batman kick the shit out of Superman. Yes. And then freaking saw more trailers. I'm like,
But it's still number 1 on your list.
Yeah, it's still number 1 on my list.
I mean, look, people, it's going to be a great movie. I have no doubt it's going to be great. I said good earlier, but no, I think it's going to be great. It's just, we don't need to see them become a team.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I mean, they could have freaking shown a little bit of clips here and there and then freaking ended the trailer.
Very true.
They're giving us too damn much.
Yeah. Well, anywho, that does it for our top 15 most anticipated films of 2016. Look, that's just the ones that we're really looking forward to. It doesn't mean all of these will make our top 10 for 2016. There's movies that come out that probably aren't on our radar that we're going to just be stoked about later.
Yeah.
So that's going to do it for us. I am Zach. You can follow me, follow us at Zach2002 on Twitter.
I'm Wayne. You can add me on PlayStation Network if you got it. It's Punisher Slayer 19. Yeah, I don't have Twitter. But gonna have to make one. But yeah, go ahead.
Follow us here on YouTube. Subscribe to us. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. Thank you all for watching this, and God bless America. We'll see you later.